Guys, we are going for an adventure.
This road bad.
Hiking will always ring. How do people live here? Cheap.
Too small now.
Guys, I've been finding it hard to keep food down. Parents, please stop allowing your children waste away. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Cheta and I create content in Abuja, Nigeria. You're in the right place. You know what to do. Smash the subscribe button, okay? To my returning guys, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I appreciate every single one of you. Guys, we are going for an adventure. You guys know me. Anywhere that there is an adventure, call my number. I am ready. So guys, we're going to another waterfall here in Abuja. I don't know, is Karu Abuja or is it Nasarawa? At this point I'm confused, but yeah, we're going to Karu Waterfall and I'm excited, guys. So far I think I've been to about at least 7 waterfalls in and out of Nigeria, and the experiences are always, so I'm looking forward to this one. So come along with me. Let's go have an amazing experience at Karu Waterfall. I'll be driving down. In fact, right now I don't know the modalities, but I'm meeting up with a group of people at AYA and then we go. So let's go, guys. So guys, we just got here. You know, with all of this, if you're going like to a place with a group of people, you have to wait for people to come together or to arrive at the venue before we move. So we're just waiting. Yeah, that's it. So right now I don't even know if I am carrying my car to that place, depending on the road, because I know Karu, their roads are usually bad. Left to me, I would have just parked my vehicle at Lisa Sweets. You guys know Lisa Sweets now, they're just by the corner here. Park my car there and go, and then once I'm done I take public transport or follow someone, come back, pick up my car and go. But I don't know how it's going to be or what it's going to look like right now. So anyways, let's go.
I don't know why I assumed that the road in here would be bad, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. Karu is now developed too. I was so surprised.
So we are here now. Let the fun begin. Oh my god, guys, I'm already tired and we've not started.
From all of my previous exploration, if there's one thing I am certain about, it is that waterfalls are never very easy to locate. You have to walk in, like you have to hike, and I was ready.
Guys, hiking will always ring. It's not that bad, but like compared to Ogun waterfalls in Enugu, if you have not watched that video, go and watch it. But it's still intense. We're almost there, Sha. This one didn't take a lot of hiking. We're almost there. Yay! So this is the first one we met, and I heard there's a bigger one up. So let's go, guys. You are sure enter water if now? It's not even hear me. So they said that we need to go up the hill. Now that waterfall is not the new one. They better be seeing the truth, because you people don't know. I like water. It's water that I came here for. Waterfall. But yeah, we're going on. Guys, can you see the greenery? This is one of the reasons why I'll keep going for hiking trips, even though I hate them.
We kept hiking until we got to a community. And guys, I was like, you guys scammed me. You told me that I was going to a waterfall.
They lied to us, guys. This is people's houses. How do people live here? Cheap.
And I said this because this area is secluded. Like, how do you sleep at night? Oh my god. Anyways, on our way down, we found another waterfall. It was still small though. But yeah, We just had fun, took pictures and videos, and I went back downstairs to the other one, removed my clothes, and dived right into the water. And guys, I never regret these experiences.
Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday. I wanted to end the vlog yesterday, but I realized that the footages I made were so short, so I decided to extend it today because I decided to I can't even talk. I decided to extend it till today because I have a few activities. Yeah. So yeah, welcome. Today's Sunday. I'm on my way to church. I'm late. You guys should pardon me. But after church, you know, one thing with me is I have a lot of children. If you don't know that, hope you know that now. And one of my regrets in life or generally was that whenever I came back home for holidays or we had long vacations, I spent it doing literally nothing, watching TV for like 2 months or sometimes 1 month plus, right? And I always advocate, parents, please stop allowing your children waste away. The days have changed, times have changed, you know. Now everybody's trying to pick up new skills for their kids. There's so many kids boot camp going on. There's so many, if you're like maybe in the uni, go for an internship, an unpaid internship anywhere that relates to your course. Go and start getting work skills, job skills. The job market is saturated. You need to start preparing yourself early. If once you enter the university, right, whenever you are home for holiday, parents, force your kids, or yes, enforce that they go and do intern in a place for, even if it's for a month, and then rest for the rest of the holiday, or less than a month, 3 weeks. But don't just allow them sit at home and waste away. So it was one of my struggles even after school before getting a job. So one thing I've actively said is that I want to make sure that every kid around me starts building such habits. So I have 2 children in my church. There was a church member of mine that released some books. He launched like 4 books. So I gave them those books and told them that you are going to review that book, read it thoroughly. They read it twice. In fact, study it, because reading is different from studying. Study the book and then come back and let's have like a chit chat, talk me through the book basically and all of that. But you know, one thing with me is that I always try to encourage kids in any way that I can. I told them, okay, but on the side that we're going to have lunch and talk over the book. So we'll go and chit chat over the book, you know, today after church service. And we're supposed to have this session for like maybe 3 weeks now. I kept procrastinating, but today we are going to have that session. But anyways, let me know you have too much. Let me go down. Let me head down to church and we can go for our lunch date. Lunch fun dates, you know. And then I have more books to give them. They don't know I have some more books still from the same author to give them so that they can continue reading. Just encourage them instead of sitting at home watching TV, just to encourage them. So let's go to church first and then our lunch date. Okay, so who do we have here? Let's start from you. Ifeoluwa Bliss Kayode. And what are we here to do today?
We are here to tell the summary of
Tell the summary of what book? What's the name of the book? Find your soul and rule your world.
Find your soul.
Okay, find your soul, find your school and rule your world. Wow. Okay, how about you? You're going to review this in church next week Sunday, sure you know. How about you? What are you here to do? What's your name?
My name is Mercy Luca. I'm here to do a summary about a book titled Talking Harp.
Talking Harp. By the way, how old are you guys?
I'm 10.
And you are?
20.
You're a big girl. Let's go. So we have a plan, guys. We go in, get drinks, and then do our review before we eat. Is that okay? So that the food will not distract Bliss. So we are going in. Yeah.
To make this fun, I asked them, go and research what restaurant do you want us to go to. And Bliss, our foodie, she was the one that said Kilimanjaro for Chinese noodles, even though they didn't have Chinese noodles. Anyways, we came in, found a sitting spot, and then we went back out there to look for snacks, actually, because the goal was, or the plan was, to get snacks and drinks, you know, something to nibble on while we do the whole review and then come back and eat. And that was exactly what we did.
Better, but because they went there with a fresh anointing oil.
Okay.
Let's look at chapter 2.
Okay.
Chapter 2 is The spiritual gift and musical instrument.
Like, basically, you were cramming some of these things. Did you really understand what you were reading?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I'm going to ask you some questions now, and I expect that you're going to give me answers. If you don't give me answers, then I'll know that, okay, this is your cramming. Because when you study something, you don't necessarily need to cram it. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, what are 5 key learnings that you picked from this book before I ask you some individual questions?
The human body, spirit. Without a soul, no man can function properly. We can
Bring out your notes, let's be saying it, so that you'll not be just doing that you're stealing.
take great positions when are in a situation whereby
The beefy rice. A portion, yes. Same thing, but beefy rice. This one that's close to the outside. Sharp, with a gun. Guys, it smells so weird. Anyways, they are eating. I'm in the bathroom. They're eating, and I'm just waiting for them. So I ordered pizza for their younger siblings at home so that they don't feel left out. Because the younger one was crying that she wanted to come with us. I'm like, no, it's not every outing your other sister goes to that you have to go to. She just sits by the way. So I thought I'm going to buy something for her. For me, I'm not eating anything because if you guys came from or you guys watched my last video, you know that I got on a weight loss medication to appetite, and I have tried to be very, very cautious about what I eat, where I eat, when I eat, and I do the OMAD 1 meal a day. So I am pretty much still in my fasting window, and when I get home, I'm going to eat food. By the way, how is that going? I'm sure you guys want to know. Guys, I've been finding it hard to keep food down. Like, I get small thing and I'm filled up. Last night I could barely eat after cooking. Then I used to have it wake up with indigestion because it's slower. I googled, they said your food gets slower to digest, so it's why maybe the root cause of the indigestion. Then I also noticed that sometimes I feel nauseous. See guys, it's not been so bad, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I've not been feeling hungry. And even the past 3 days, no, it's actually today is Sunday and I started that medication on Wednesday. I already feel lighter. You know, I wish I could show you guys, but I feel lighter. See, if I usually wear this skirt, it's so tight, but it feels looser, and I can already see progress, which is the motivation here. I know usually the first week you lose a lot of water weight, so of course, but I'm excited for the journey. And yeah, that's the update. I'm not eating anything. I'm just watching my babies eat. But yeah, guys, that's it. Let me get back to them enjoying themselves or themselves. So do you people have a great time?
yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself, please?
Yeah.
How many plates of food did you eat? Let's go beg. Hi guys, so I just finished making a pot of spaghetti and this is my portion. I'm already even filled up because once I drink water, I am filled up. Water now feels like food. But yeah, this is I cook, my family enjoys, and I don't get to eat much. But I'm not complaining, at least I'm not complaining. Anyways, guys, I'll just end this vlog here. I had a beautiful day going out with my kiddos, having fun, you know, discussing stuff with them. Again, remember, parents, now that your kids are at home, don't just allow them to sit idle. Help them to help themselves because they're still children, they don't know what to do actually. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me finish my food. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next week for another fun vlog. Okay, bye guys.